Welcome back to the Daily Mastermind. My name is George Wright III with your daily dose of inspiration, motivation, and education. I hope you're having an amazing week. I want to give you the quote today from the Daily Mastermind mobile app. The quote is from Albert Einstein, and it's such a great one for right now. The quote is, "In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity." In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. I hope you believe that. I think your ability to believe that opportunity lies in difficulty will be in direct proportion to your ability to be able to create the life that you want to live and the life that you want and were meant to live. So that's the quote for the day. I hope you get that Daily Mastermind mobile app and give me feedback if there's anything in there you'd like us to add. We have a lot of resources in there for you right now. But I want to jump right into it. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I want to talk to you and really just go through a blog I mentioned yesterday that Wayne Dyer did a couple years back, and it was a blog called Manifesting 101. It ties really well with our prosperity pillar number 12, which is I visualize and manifest my life. But I really like his subtitle, which is Mastering the Art of Getting What You Want. You know, Wayne Dyer has, as he progressed throughout his life, had gone from very business principled topics and training to much more, spiritual and overall whole type trainings, if that makes any sense. But this one, I really like this. It fits well with our topic, and it's 13 habits that will help you to get the life you want to get. 13 habits and I would say even maybe personality traits that will help you to truly manifest your life. So I'm going to go through those with you rather quickly today in hopes that it will inspire you to some level to be able to practice these more and more in your life. So habit number 1 was believe you are an infinite spiritual being having a temporary human experience. As I said it before, I said it yesterday, you're not your mind. You are the consciousness utilizing your mind. Or better put, Wayne Dyer had a quote that said, "We are not human beings in search of a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings immersed in a human experience." It's so important that you get that perspective, because when you do, it allows you to, just handle and work with your problems and life even better. Remind yourself that you have greatness inside of you and that you are more than the sum of your experiences and your feelings and emotions in this life. And that's key. So habit number 2, become the observer of your thoughts. Now, this is one you've heard many times from me, because we know that your thoughts create your life and you become what you think about. So I want you to learn and create the habit of becoming an expert at monitoring your thoughts. Become the observer of your thoughts. Habit number 3, release your imagination from your current limiting circumstances. Tony Robbins talks a lot about eliminating your limiting beliefs. But, you get what your beliefs are, what you believe to this point has gotten you where you are. The only way, your mind has gotten you where you are today. The only way you're going to get further in life is to stretch your actual beliefs, your imagination, to get you further, get outside your comfort zone. So habit 3 is release your imagination from your current limiting circumstances. Habit number 4, see your wish as already accomplished. Convince yourself that your dreams are a reality, and you will start to believe them more. Your mind, it doesn't always pick up the difference, and that's why what you're around and what you see, you become. So do everything in your power to make this a reality. Obsess about the life that you want and that you desire. Make it and see that your wishes are already accomplished in your mind, and they'll become closer for you. Okay, habit number 5, believe in your own divine power. Now, this is one that's going to be tough for a lot of us, including myself, because, self-confidence, self-esteem, self-worth, that's a tough one for people based on life experiences. But, there's nobody that puts it better than Les Brown. You have greatness inside of you. We all came from something great. We all have abilities deep down inside that we can build the life that we are meant to build. Don't judge yourself based on your circumstances or your history or things that have happened to you. I believe that you were given the power to dream for a reason, and that is because you can build the life, the dream life that you desire. And so you have to work on understanding and believing in your own divine power. Now, we're going to talk more about that later in the week, building self-confidence, building self-esteem and self-worth. But habit 5 is believe in your own divine power. Habit number 6, Remain independent of the good opinion of other people. It's very similar to what Benjamin Franklin has said. Here's the thing. There's no easier way to put it. Stop caring so much about what other people think. Run your own race. Make decisions for your approval, not others. Stop worrying about what everyone else is doing and whether you're, satisfying their needs and wants and desires. Sure, it's tough. Our society and our environment right now make it very tough, but it's a decision. Just make the decision. Watch your habits of how much you spend time on social media or you watch TV and movies and things, because your habits are a reflection of what you believe and what you want. So limit your habits, limit your exposure to social media, and you'll limit your need to approve or get approval, right? So why are you setting your goals? Are you setting goals that are for others' approval, or are you setting goals for yourself? You've got to figure this out, and you've got to understand that ultimately you will work much more passionately, much harder for things that you know deep down you want and that you are willing to work for. So that's habit number 6. Habit number 7, reconstruct your I am statements. Your inner dialogue, it's going to determine your level of belief and action, because even if you don't believe it right now, the more you can repeat to yourself that you are where you need to be, rather than I will or I can or I should, I am successful. I am healthy. I am where I want to be. Start from a place of determination, commitment, and resolve. Be resolved in what you're doing. And I know that, your subconscious may not believe it right now, and maybe you don't need to believe it to motivate yourself. You just need to tell yourself to do it, and those actions will help you to create it. But reconstruct those I am statements that you say to yourself, whether it's subconsciously or out loud. Habit number 8, be patient and banish doubt. We talked about this when we were going through Think and Grow Rich with Napoleon Hill, but replace your doubt with faith. Because with faith comes patience. If you have faith that something's going to happen, then you're not desperately chasing it. It's not if it's going to happen, it's just when it's going to happen. So stop focusing on the timeline and start focusing on building your strength of your trust and your faith and your belief in the process, and then watch and see what happens. When you're less concerned about will it happen and when will it happen, and you're more concerned about building your confidence in your faith, things will really start to happen. Habit number 9, align yourself with the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Now, what I really want to emphasize here is that Tony Robbins talks a lot about this. When you can get in state, when you can create emotions that are consistent with the feelings that you want to accomplish in your life, that's when your imagination will kick in. And this is the fuel. Imagination is the fuel to get you to the next level. And imagination kicks in when your emotions kick in. Albert Einstein made a very astute observation. He said, logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. So align yourself with the feelings of having accomplished your goals. Your imagination will kick in and you'll go to the next level. Habit number 10, take stock of how natural your dream feels to you. See, here's the problem. The time it takes your desire to become a reality is in direct proportion to your naturalness of being it. Wayne Dyer says the more natural an experience you wish feels for you, the faster you can create it. That's why when you say something you just don't believe, it doesn't feel natural to you. I want to be an NBA basketball player, and you just know that's not going to happen. Yeah, it's not going to happen. The key word is, how does it feel to you? If being healthy, prosperous, happy, successful, strong, intelligent, and so on, it feels unnatural to you, then it's going to be very hard. You've got to learn to take stock and grow towards things that help you to feel natural. And the more you play those through in your mind, the more they will. This is why my partner, Robert Stuberg, always says, gravitate to things that you can do to create success that are in line with your unique ability. These are things that you're excellent at and you're passionate about. That's the stuff that will feel natural to you. Your unique ability is the stuff that feels natural to you. And when you focus on that, success is just right around the corner. Habit number 11, phrase your intentions as given statements. Phrase your intentions as given statements. We've talked about this a little bit already, but one of the things I wanted to emphasize that Wayne Dyer brings out is see your statement as it ends with an exclamation point, not a question mark. I am a millionaire. Is it I am a millionaire? Like you're questioning it? Or it's a statement. T. Harv Eker does this really well at his Millionaire Mind Intensives. He talks about having declarations rather than affirmations. What this simply means is that you are declaring to yourself, to others, to the universe that this is going to happen. This is a fact. So habit 11 is great because you can phrase your intentions as given statements with an exclamation point. Habit 12 is choose your reality with love. Now, look, for those of you that know me, I'm a very analytical type of guy, but as you get a little older, you start to develop more of the emotional side. And Wayne Dyer puts it really well. He says, when you attempt to manifest from a place of selfishness or potential harm to others, you invoke the ego. The ego is always about winning, overpowering, being better, accumulating things just to accumulate them, achieving adulation or recognition, improving your status. So the secret is to feel yourself as already being and having what you desire, and to keep the entirety of it wrapped up in the spirit of love and appreciation. Always weigh your choices on the scale of love. Selfishness, self-centeredness, lack of genuine gratitude, that's going to keep you from getting what you want. You have to gear towards those emotions of love and of, selflessness. And that's a big one. I really love that habit. And then the last habit, habit 13, is know that what you are is already enough. And know that what you have is enough. The Dalai Lama says the secret to success or happiness is learning to want what you have, not have what you want. I truly believe that practicing gratitude and appreciation for everything you have is a key. Because if you don't appreciate what you have, you're not going to get more of it. You can't get more of something when you don't appreciate what you have. Bottom line is, these 13 habits and personality traits, I believe, are great. I believe that there's something that can really be key and critical for helping you to manifest your life and becoming and being more of the person that you were meant to be, the best version of yourself. So it's more about, consciously building your faith and trust and patience than it is just forcing things to happen. So it's like I've mentioned before and you've heard many times. It's about taking action, taking massive action, and stepping back and allowing for attraction, and creating this from inside as well as your hard work, your hustle, and your grind. Anyway, that's my message for today. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that's something that might give you a little perspective on manifestation rather than the constant grind, marketing, business, finance, and things that we talk about. I think that's a great perspective, and I think that as you start to apply it in your life, you'll see more and more what I mean by that. And so that's my message for today. I hope you've enjoyed that. Do me a favor. Share this podcast with somebody. I'd really appreciate it. It'd mean the world to me if you'd share this podcast and maybe mention the Daily Mastermind mobile app. They're free. I do it. I don't sell anything with it. I hope it's something that can help you. And I look forward to talking with you again tomorrow. Once again, my name is George Wright III, and this has been the Daily Mastermind. Have a great day.